secrets of different bills. Hey, don't condemn me, you need it, I got it listed, yeah. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it, yeah. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a law threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface. Still they try to drag my name in dirt, they try to bring me down. See me winning, you ain't like me then.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, all right? Today we're going to talk about how to make a balanced offensive five, but before we get into the video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Let's like up the video, push the video to the recommended, and of course subscribe and put you know the game for my daily uploads. But without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Excuse me. So, again, we're going to go left-handed with this, but you can go right-handed. Doesn't really matter what hand you pick, okay? We're going to go 6'8" with this build, 228 pounds with a 6'10" wingspan, okay? So I wanted to go 6'10" to make sure I got the 86 3 ball, just so I can get not only limitless, but also Agent 3s on silver. So again, this is going to be a pretty unique build, but it's going to be pretty fun and a really rare name. I have not seen anybody with this. So before we get here, let's go down here to the physicals first. We want to go 81 on the speed. This is going to give us our speed booster on silver, and then we're going to go 71 on our acceleration. That's just to get that slippery off ball on silver. Also, our strength, we're going 79 on the strength. So we go straight to 79 on the strength because it's going to give us our back down punisher on silver when we do our post control. And of course, you know, like the way I try to go is I want every attribute to matter. So there's no need to try to go any higher with it. You know, everything is kind of evenly distributed. So again, if you want to make changes, of course you can make changes to it. You just got to make sure you play around enough so it doesn't change the name. Vertical, we're going 75 on the vert. Make sure we get those Giannis, Ben Simmons dunk packages and that type of deal. And then we're going to go 98 on the stamina. We're max out that stamina all the way out, all right? So the physicals are going to be really strong with this build. And now when we come up here to the finishing is going to be really good also. You already know we're going 80 on the driving layup. I always go 80 driving layup because, again, Pro Touch Hall of Fame is very important. Just want to be able to have the ability to take advantage of that. Also, if you can have your layup meter off, you get even a 20% boost on that. So it just makes sense. There is a benefit there. We're going to end up with 62 on that close shot. And then what we're going to do is go 75 on that driving dunk, okay? 75 on the driving dunk. Again, we already talked about this, Giannis dunk packages and that type of sort. So we want to do that. Then we get our standing dunk to 45. That's to give us those basic standing dunk animations under the basket. Just makes sense you want to be able to do that, okay? So from the finishing side, it's going to be good. We're going to add post control to this. Now, you can make, there's an option to where you don't have to have post control, and we can talk about that in a second. But I felt like post control would be really good, but I know a lot of people just aren't keen on post control. Like, they just don't know how to utilize that. But if you do know how, take advantage of that, okay? Because there is a lot of benefits of being able to have post control on a center build for obvious reasons, okay? Now, the shooting is going to be really good, all right? 86 on the mid-range. By going 86 on the mid-range, as you see, you get the open looks and you get the post-fade phenom on gold and Hall of Fame respectfully. Comeback kid, of course, is Hall of Fame, but that's cool. But the big one here again is you get the mini position to be able to do those fades and that type of sort. As you see right here, you have the opportunity for Space Creator on silver, Green Machine on silver, and of course blinders on silver. You catch and shoot on gold. Now we're gonna go all the way up to 86 on a 3-point shot. Now 86 on a 3-point shot, you see by going to 85, you'll get your limitless, and then go 86, you'll get your Agent 3s on silver. The build is going to be able to shoot, okay? Like, there's not, like, it's going to shoot. It's going to shoot really well. Now, again, some of y'all might not want this much shooting. You can make adjustments accordingly. You can drop your mid-range shot or your 3-point shot all the way down to a 78, but you can't go no lower than 78. And one of them has to be at least in 85, okay? So just keep that in mind if you're making a build and you want to make some adjustments to it to keep the balanced offensive five. Of course, we're going free points. We're going here with the 75. We could drop that close shot down a little bit and get more free throw. We'll talk about that in a second. But at the end of the day, 75 on your free throw is good, especially if you're a rec player. Just makes sense to have the ability to shoot a little bit, okay? Pass accuracy, you got to go 80, all right? No, you can't go no lower than 80. So we're going 80 on the pass accuracy. This is really strong for a center build. You're going to be able to pass the ball really well. You get the needle threader on bronze, which I always try to shoot for with that 77 or higher. But as you can see, if I'm going 77 up to 80, it's not really much of a benefit. But it's for the name, you got to do it, okay? Ball handle, you got to go at least 81 on the ball handle. So we went 81 on that ball handle. this is where you'll be able to get that speed booster and stuff. Let's go 75 here real quick. All right, so now as you can see, you get the speed booster on silver. You also get unpluckable on gold because you have that 92 post control. Ankle breaker on silver. This is not your typical center build. As you can see, there is a lot of dribbling and benefits behind this. That 75 speed with ball, of course, is going to allow you to be able to have the pro dribble animation, dribble style. You can get Magic Johnson, Zach LaVine, Kevin Durant. There's just some really good ones there, okay? Defensively, again, it's going to be strong in the fact that you'll be able to get some good badges here. 6-1 interior defense. We do want to go 75 on the perimeter to be able to get that clamps on bronze. And then, of course, we want to go 60 on that steal to be able to get interceptor. We talk about this all the time. Trying to get interceptor is important, especially as a center. You can kind of be a free safety, just playing in the middle of the court, trying to get in those passing lanes, and the 60 steal with interceptor hitting square is going to work, right? Way much better than having a 59 and not having, okay? So just keep that in mind. We also want to go 68 on the block just to get the chase down animation. You want to be able to get chase downs, you have to at least have chase down on bronze. If you do not have bronze chase down, you can't get it. So I always try to get animations, i.e. the interceptor badge, i.e. chase down. Just getting the badge alone is going to allow you to get an animation, okay? 40 on the offensive rebound. Can't go too high on the offensive rebound. It will change the name. But we can go higher up on the defensive to get that silver box out, silver rebound chaser, and silver pogo stick. And then again, like I said right here, we can try to drop down too low here. We got to have the 92. Okay, so never mind. So we got to have that 62. I want to drop it more, but we're good here. So pretty much, as you can see, why it's a balanced offensive 5. Offensively, it's just a straight, there's a lot of firepower here, okay? And then where I guess the balance comes in is because on the defensive side, because we do have a little bit of everything to unlock animations. So at the end of the day, the balanced offensive 5 is going to be very, very strong. There's not really much flaws to this build. Anything that you want to do, you can. You can finish around the basket. You can work in the post. You can shoot the mid-range. You can shoot the 3. You can ISO face-up dribble with this build. And of course, you can play good perimeter defense. You got anchor also. No, you don't have anchor, I'm sorry. You have the perimeter defense with clamps, right? Ankle braces, challenge 94 feet. You get the interceptor badge, you get the chase down badge and pogo stick, and along with the defensive rebounding. So again, I have to say, this is a really strong build all in all. And then of course, here you have it on that Offenisve. We have the balanced offensive 5. Now, again, it's pretty dope when you always have some good lefties here too, man, with Sabonis and Chris Bosh. And then again, you got Sungun, who has just been a really, really good center for the Rockets. And if you probably, arguably, if he was to redo the draft, last year's draft, he might be a top 3 pick, you know what I'm saying? Because he's just been that well, that good. But yeah, the balanced offensive 5. Let me know in the comment section what you think about the build. What would you change differently? And as usual, if you do want to make some changes, make sure it does not change the name before you put it in the comment section. A lot of people will roast you for that. Like, bro, I did what you just said and it came out as a da-da-da. Like, so just keep that in mind. But other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. We're back really, really soon with the banger, man. You know, when I say back soon with the banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.